program is brought to you by Windhoek Lager, the perfect beer after the perfect round. Windhoek Lager. The Riviera and Vaal Hotel and Country Club in Gauteng hosted the 2022 Windhoek Lager International Pairs South African Finals. A big step for the competition, as previously the finals were held in Windhoek and in 2021 at Devon Valley near Stellenbosch in the Western Cape. Along with a world-class hotel, the property boasts an impressive 18-hole par 72 course lining the renowned Vaal River. It is also just 45 minutes drive from Johannesburg.
It's a fantastic venue. First of all, Riviera and Vaal Hotel has really come to the party in a big way. The venue is absolutely magic, and yes, we've had our record season this year. The best season we've ever had as far as the Windhoek Lager International Pairs is concerned.
The Windhoek Lager International Pairs is arguably the largest amateur golf event in South Africa, with an estimated 20,000 players now taking part annually. The last 60 golfers remaining in the competition arrived at Riviera on Vaal, all aiming to win the event and qualify for an all-expenses-paid trip to the World Finals in Spain.
We found that once you've played in the event, 95% of the time those golfers will be back next season, whether they make it or don't make it. Next year they want to be there, they have heard about it, they've seen on TV what the final entails. And also with new clubs coming on board, we're getting a new batch of golfers coming through. Yes, so from all aspects, the tournament is really growing.
I just want to say thank you to ASM, to Johannes Golfs and Gerard Conradi, who's been driving this, even though through, as you said, through COVID. You know, they've done a tremendous job, and the fact that we could keep going was fantastic. We didn't lose any momentum on it. Riviera on Vaal is a lovely venue, great golf course, and the entertainment's fantastic. Yeah, so from our side, we're very happy. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of synergies between us and golf. Us being Windhoek Lager, so golf originated in the 1400s from the Royal and ancient, and Windhoek Lager this year is 102 years old. So there's a lot of heritage, a lot of history between the two. And also golf has been seen as a premium sport, and obviously Windhoek Lager is our premium offering in our portfolio. So yeah, it makes a lot of sense. You know, the amount of golfers that's participated this year, I think there was 190 clubs that's part of this. So there's obviously the association that's being driven at the moment between Windhoek Lager and golf. And obviously we want this to be the beer of choice. Whenever you go to a golf club, you will have to would like to order a Windhoek Lager.
Only 3 teams from this event would travel to Spain. 2 teams from the men's and 1 team from the ladies section. So for the first time in their lives, these amateur club golfers found themselves in a very competitive and professional environment.
No, it's been amazing. I mean, we've been flown here and then picked up by a shuttle and given goodie bags with shirts and caps and you know, beautiful spread put on at the hotel. It's been absolutely amazing, and all the people are friendly, and yeah, we do feel like professionals.
It seems to be quite well supported. One of our good friends played in the regionals last year, and then obviously we joined only this year. It was our first time we've played, so it is well supported though.
It's been absolutely amazing. The Africa Sports Management, their organisation is fantastic, and Windhoek Lager pairing with them is just amazing. Can't believe that they've done this to amateur golfers. It's really, really great.
You're not used to that, so it's lovely.
Yeah, it's fantastic what Willipsa is doing for amateur golf in the country, and they've really treated us very well, and we're spoiled.
But with our score today, miracles. Wasn't that good?
It makes a person a bit nervous.
The International Pairs is played on a better ball Stableford system, which allows for high handicap golfers to also enter and in many cases team up successfully with a lower handicap player. After the first round, Natasha Anthony and Uli Reiniker from Wingate Park held a 2-point lead over Hayley Davis and Liesl England from Royal Cape. The incentive for the amateur golfers is massive, travelling to Spain to represent South Africa on the world stage. No surprise then that 30 new clubs joined this ever-growing and popular event, which is played on first a club and then regional basis all over South Africa. After 407 club tournaments and 12 regional events, Simon Mottershead and Matthew Caldecott from Goose Valley on the Garden Route found themselves at the top of the leaderboard. The pair had played the round of their lives for a 3-point lead over former Northern Free State rugby player Yuri Yerling and his partner Derek Henderson from Parys Golf Club. Natasha Anthony here with her third shot at the par 4 18th on the Riviera on Vaal Park, and her partner Uli Reyneke recorded a solid 41 points over the first round. The pair from Wingate Park in Pretoria did not do as well during the second round, and in the lead found the nerves a little bit difficult to deal with. They still managed to bank 36 points, and this combined with their first round effort allowed them to stay in the lead throughout the round. Hayley Davis and Lisa Lingland from Royal Cape started the day just 2 points adrift, but faltered on the front nine with only 16 points, which saw their challenge fade. They ended in second place. Anthony and Reyneke did not know they had won until they walked off the 18th green.
We didn't until the end, but ole ole.
We just played in hole by hole.
Yeah.
I felt the nerves, but she's used to it. And I really played bad shots at times, but and she was the steady one. And then later on I came
That's
back.
right.
So we
Team
it was
effort,
nice,
yeah.
but we know one another very well.
Yeah. It's a special treat and it's been lovely and we've loved the course and great people. It's very well organized, lovely time.
And I think we've made good friends.
Yeah.
You know, that is what it's all about. It's about the camaraderie and meeting new people. And we're looking forward to meeting people in Spain.
Indeed.
And indeed, they would be travelling to Spain, where they would join the 2020 and 2021 winners in the International Pairs World Finals. Confirmation of the final scoreboard in the women's competition. 77 points for Anthony and Reyneke for a comfortable 5-point win over Davis and England, who claimed second place after a playoff. A tense atmosphere the morning of the final round on day 2 was experienced by all, as they had their eyes on the big prize of being crowned the Season 7 Windhoek Lager International Pairs South African champions. At stake for the winners and the runners-up the chance to represent South Africa at the World Finals in Spain. The leading 4-ball in the club qualifying division of Yuri Yerling paired with Derek Henderson against Simon Mottershead and Matthew Caldecott made for huge anticipation up to and including the final hole. The Goose Valley pair of Mottershead and Caldecott started the day with a handy 3-point lead over Yerling and Henderson. Yerling played 174 games for Northern Free State at scrum half and scored 27 tries. He is equally at home on the golf course as he was behind the Northern Free State scrum and plays off a 10 handicap. The pair from Parys in the Free State made up 3 points on the first 9, and when they turned for the back 9 were level with the younger pair from Goose Valley. They went toe-to-toe like boxers at the 7th. Both Mottershead and Caldecott had putts to gain back some of the lost advantage. But Yerling came to his team's rescue to match the 2 points scored. Matthew Caldecott with his second shot at the 18th. A great effort by the 15 handicap golfer, as he and his playing partner Simon Mottershead were now desperately holding on to second place, and as runners-up they would also qualify for the World Finals in Spain. Yerling found the bank bunk on the 18th with his approach, but bar a major mishap, he and partner Henderson had secured the victory. The pair both played excellent shots from the bunkers. The Parys golfers holding their nerve and looking like old pros and not the amateurs they actually are. Mottershead, a 4 handicap golfer, also in the bunker, and well out. His playing partner Caldecott with a birdie putt at the 18th. And just short, but close enough for a par that would ensure the pair second place. Yearling with a par putt. Just short. At this stage, the golfers more or less knew where they were on the leaderboard, but there was still an element of uncertainty. Henderson with his par putt just off the green. And he makes it. You can hear the delight from his playing partner Yearling. Caldecott with his par putt and 2 points. He's also delighted. Second place for the Goose Valley representatives.
It would have been nice to win, but and we're going to Spain. It's good enough. I think we're very happy with that.
No, we are happy. I mean, we obviously wanted to win, but we've never experienced an environment like this before. So pressure definitely got us a little bit. I'm just glad we pulled through at the end.
It's just been, the whole experience has been absolutely amazing, and a big thank you to Windhoek Lager. It's a dream come true for an amateur golfer to be able to represent their country overseas. It doesn't happen, and this is just, it's been amazing.
Everyone's just been so amazing, the staff, just all the players, just such a good vibe. Can't wait to do it again.
Overseas this time, yeah.
It is a wonderful, amazing experience. I don't have words to put it into, but for our partners as well, they also came through and supported us, and we actually supported one another throughout this whole thing, and I'm glad for them that they also made it. But it's going to be an amazing experience. It's going to cost me a lot of money for my wife as well, so but if she wants to go, we can take her with.
Every time it's the tournaments get bigger, you meet more people. Johan, his team is doing an amazing job to make this the most wonderful tournament in South Africa. And before I say goodbye, I just want to thank my home club, Parys Golf Club. What a wonderful club to be a member of, and I want to thank the members for that.
A 2-point victory by Henderson and Yearling. Their consistency over the 2 rounds paid off, a 43 and 42-point tally for a winning total of 85 points, 2 ahead of Caldecott and Mottershead on 83. 60 golfers celebrating a great event, superbly hosted and presented by Windhoek Lager and Africa Sports Management. Next up for the winners, the International Pairs World Finals in Spain. We'll bring you all the highlights from this event right here on SuperSport. Goodbye. This program was brought to you by Windhoek Lager, the perfect beer after the perfect round. Windhoek Lager.